In a world that often equates masculinity with sexual conquest and frequent ejaculation, the ancient practice of semen retention offers a radically different path. By choosing to conserve and transmute your sexual energy, you tap into a hidden source of power that can transform every aspect of your life, from your physical health and vitality to your emotional well-being, your mental clarity, and your spiritual growth. This is not a new idea. For thousands of years, spiritual traditions around the world have recognized the sacred nature of semen, seeing it not just as a bodily fluid, but as a concentrated essence of life force, a potent elixir that holds the key to unlocking our full potential as men. In Taoist philosophy, semen is considered a precious treasure, a stone of the wise that can be refined into a source of boundless energy and longevity. In Tantric and yogic traditions, semen is seen as a vehicle for ohas, the subtle essence of vitality and spiritual strength. In many indigenous cultures, semen is honored as a sacred substance, a gift from the gods that must be treated with reverence and respect. But in our modern world, these ancient wisdom teachings have been largely forgotten or dismissed. We've been conditioned to believe that our sexual energy is something to be expended and released at every opportunity, rather than something to be cultivated and harnessed for our highest good. As a result, many men today find themselves feeling depleted, disconnected, and disempowered. They may struggle with physical health issues like fatigue, weakness, and low libido. They may feel emotionally unstable and prone to mood swings and irritability. They may find it difficult to focus, to create, to manifest their deepest desires and dreams. But what if there was a way to reclaim your birthright as a man, to tap into the full power and potential of your sexual energy? I'll now show you how. To understand the power of semen retention, it's helpful to first understand the composition and function of semen itself. Far from being a simple bodily fluid, semen is actually a complex and highly concentrated substance packed with a wide range of nutrients, enzymes, and hormones that are essential for male health and vitality. On a physical level, semen contains high levels of zinc, magnesium, calcium, and other minerals that are crucial for immune function, muscle growth, and overall vitality. It's also rich in antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, which help to protect the body from oxidative stress and cellular damage. But the power of semen goes beyond just its nutritional content. Semen is also a potent source of hormones and neurotransmitters that play a key role in regulating mood, energy levels, and cognitive function. These include testosterone. The primary male sex hormone, testosterone, is essential for muscle growth, fat loss, and overall vitality. Semen contains high levels of testosterone, which can be reabsorbed into the body when retained. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with motivation, pleasure, and reward. Dopamine is released in high amounts during sexual activity. By retaining semen, you can help maintain optimal dopamine levels and avoid the post-ejaculation crash that many men experience. Oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone, oxytocin is released during sexual activity and plays a key role in promoting feelings of connection, trust, and intimacy. By retaining semen, you can help to cultivate a deeper sense of emotional and spiritual connection with yourself and others. Serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates mood, sleep, and appetite. Serotonin is often depleted after ejaculation, leading to feelings of lethargy and depression. By retaining semen, you can help to maintain optimal serotonin levels and promote a sense of emotional balance and well-being. In addition to these hormones and neurotransmitters, semen also contains a wide range of other bioactive compounds, including enzymes, proteins, and growth factors that play a key role in male reproductive health and overall vitality. When viewed through this lens, it becomes clear that semen is not just a bodily fluid, but a highly concentrated source of life force energy, a vital essence that holds the key to unlocking our full potential as men. By choosing to retain and cultivate this essence through the practice of semen retention, we can tap into a powerful source of physical, emotional, and spiritual nourishment that can transform every aspect of our lives. If you're going to take care of these vital hormones and nutrients, then give us a like and subscribe. I'll continue to share this wisdom. While the physical and hormonal benefits of semen retention are certainly compelling, the true power of this practice lies in its ability to catalyze profound spiritual transformation. In many ancient wisdom traditions, semen is seen not just as a physical substance, but as a vehicle for the cultivation of higher states of consciousness and the realization of our deepest spiritual potential. In Ayurvedic medicine, semen is considered to be the final product of a long and complex process of digestion and refinement, in which the body transforms food into blood, blood into flesh, flesh into fat, fat into bone, bone into marrow, and marrow into semen. This process is said to take 30 days, and the resulting substance, known as ojas, is considered to be the purest and most potent form of life force energy in the body. According to Ayurvedic teachings, ojas is the key to physical health, mental clarity, and spiritual realization. It is the source of our vitality, our immunity, and our inner radiance, and it is said to be the very essence of our being. By retaining and cultivating ojas through the practice of semen retention, we can tap into a powerful source of spiritual nourishment and transformation. Similarly, in Taoist philosophy, semen is seen as a manifestation of Jing, the primordial life force energy that animates all living beings. Jing is said to be stored in the kidneys and is closely associated with our sexual energy, our creative power, and our ability to manifest our deepest desires and dreams. In Taoist alchemy, the practice of semen retention is seen as a way to cultivate and refine Jing, transforming it into a more subtle and potent form of energy known as Chai. Through specific breathing techniques, visualization practices, and physical exercises, the Taoist practitioner learns to circulate this refined sexual energy throughout the body, nourishing the organs, strengthening the immune system, and activating the body's natural healing abilities. But the ultimate goal of Taoist semen retention is not just physical health and vitality, but spiritual awakening and the realization of our true nature. By conserving and transmuting our sexual energy, we can open up the pathways of the subtle body, activating the flow of qi through the meridians and chakras, and ultimately awakening the kundalini energy that lies dormant at the base of the spine. This process of spiritual awakening is often described as a kind of inner alchemy, in which the practitioner transforms the lead of their gross physical energy into the gold of pure spiritual consciousness. Through the practice of semen retention and the cultivation of Jing and Qi, the Taoist practitioner seeks to unite the opposites within themselves, masculine and feminine, heaven and earth, spirit and matter, and to realize their true nature as a microcosm of the universe itself. The practical path, techniques and guidelines for semen retention. While the spiritual and philosophical dimensions of semen retention are certainly profound, the practice itself is actually quite simple and accessible to anyone willing to commit. Here are some practical guidelines and techniques for getting started with semen retention. 1. Start with a clear intention. Before beginning the practice of semen retention, take some time to clarify your intention and your motivation. Why do you want to conserve your sexual energy? What do you hope to achieve through this practice? Having a clear sense of purpose can help you stay focused and committed when challenges arise. 2. Practice self-control and mindfulness. The foundation of semen retention is the ability to control your sexual impulses and to remain mindful of your thoughts and feelings. This means learning to observe your sexual desires without acting on them and cultivating a sense of inner discipline and self-mastery. 3. Cultivate a healthy lifestyle. To support the practice of semen retention, it's important to cultivate a healthy and balanced lifestyle. This means eating a nutritious diet, getting regular exercise, and avoiding substances that can deplete your energy and vitality, such as alcohol, drugs, and processed foods. 4. Practice breathing and visualization techniques. One of the key techniques for cultivating and circulating sexual energy is deep, diaphragmatic breathing. By learning to breathe deeply and fully, you can help to activate the flow of qi throughout the body and to direct it to specific areas for healing and nourishment. You can also use visualization techniques to imagine the sexual energy rising up the spine and circulating through the body, nourishing the organs and activating the chakras. 5. Engage in physical exercises. In addition to breathing and visualization, there are also specific physical exercises that can help to cultivate and circulate sexual energy. These include practices like yoga, qigong, and tai chi, which use gentle movements and postures to activate the flow of qi and to promote overall health and vitality. 6. Find a supportive community. The practice of semen retention can be challenging at times, and it can be helpful to have the support and guidance of a community of like-minded individuals. Consider joining a local men's group or online forum dedicated to the practice of semen retention, where you can share your experiences, ask questions, and receive encouragement and advice. 7. Be patient and persistent. Like any transformative practice, semen retention requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to embrace the challenges and setbacks that inevitably arise. Remember that this is a journey of self-discovery and self-mastery, and that the benefits will come with time and consistent effort. By following these guidelines and techniques, you can begin to tap into the hidden power of your sexual energy and experience the profound physical, emotional, and spiritual benefits of semen retention. Whether you are seeking to improve your health and vitality, to boost your creativity and productivity, or to deepen your spiritual practice and awareness, the path of semen retention offers a powerful and transformative tool for personal growth and self-realization. Comment below if you're going to follow my recommendations. As with any transformative practice, the path of semen retention is not without its challenges and obstacles. In many ways, it can be seen as a kind of hero's journey, a quest for self-mastery and spiritual awakening that requires courage, determination, and a willingness to face the unknown. One of the biggest challenges of semen retention is simply the force of habit and conditioning. For most men, the idea of not ejaculating is completely foreign and counterintuitive, and it can take time and effort to break free from the patterns of thought and behavior that have been ingrained over a lifetime. This is where the power of intention and commitment comes into play. By setting a clear intention and making a firm commitment to the practice of semen retention, you can begin to override the old patterns and habits that may be holding you back and cultivate a new way of being that is more aligned with your highest values and aspirations. Another common challenge of semen retention is the experience of intense sexual energy and desire. When you first begin to conserve your sexual energy, you may find that your libido and sexual urges become stronger and more persistent as the body and mind adjust to this new way of being. This can be a difficult and uncomfortable experience, but it is also an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. By learning to observe and work with your sexual energy rather than being controlled by it, you can begin to cultivate a deeper sense of inner strength and resilience, and to tap into the transformative power of your life force energy. One of the keys to navigating this challenge is to find healthy and constructive outlets for your sexual energy. This might include practices like meditation, yoga, or martial arts, which can help to channel and transmute the energy positively and productively. It might also include creative pursuits like art, music, or writing, which can provide a means of self-expression and a way to connect with your inner world. The hero's journey of semen retention is about embracing the challenges and obstacles that arise and using them as opportunities for growth and transformation. It is about facing your fears and limitations and discovering the inner resources and strengths that you never knew you had. One of the most important aspects of semen retention is the cultivation of mindfulness and awareness. When you begin to conserve your sexual energy, you may find that your mind becomes more clear and focused, and that you can be more present and attentive in your daily life. This is because the practice of semen retention requires a high degree of self-awareness and self-control. By learning to observe your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them, and by developing the ability to direct your attention and energy consciously and intentionally, you can begin to cultivate a deeper sense of presence and clarity. This presence and clarity can have a profound impact on every aspect of your life, from your relationships and work to your creative pursuits and spiritual practice. When you are fully present and aware, you can respond to life's challenges and opportunities with greater wisdom, compassion, and skill, and tap into the full potential of your mind and body. One of the key practices for cultivating mindfulness and awareness is meditation. By taking time each day to sit in silence and focus your attention on your breath or a chosen object of meditation, you can begin to train your mind to be more present and aware, and to let go of the distractions and disturbances that can cloud your perception and drain your energy. Another powerful tool for cultivating presence is the practice of mindful movements such as yoga, tai chi, or qigong. These practices involve a combination of gentle physical movements, deep breathing, and focused attention, which can help to calm the mind, release tension and stress, and promote a sense of inner peace and well-being. In addition to these formal practices, there are also many opportunities to cultivate mindfulness and awareness in your daily life. This might include taking a few moments each day to simply sit and observe your surroundings, paying attention to the sensations and experiences of your body, or practicing active listening and empathy in your interactions with others. By making mindfulness and awareness a priority in your life, and by consistently practicing the skills and techniques that support these qualities, you can begin to experience the profound benefits of semen retention on a deeper and more integrated level, and tap into the full potential of your mind, body, and spirit. At its core, the practice of semen retention is about more than just physical health or sexual mastery. It is a path of spiritual awakening and self-realization, a way of connecting with the sacred masculine essence that lies at the heart of our being. In many spiritual traditions, the masculine principle is associated with qualities like strength, courage, integrity, and purpose. It is the aspect of our being that is responsible for taking action, setting boundaries, and creating structure and order in the world. When this masculine essence is out of balance or suppressed, it can lead to a range of negative consequences, from feelings of weakness and inadequacy to aggression, domination, and abuse. But when it is cultivated and expressed healthily and consciously, it can be a powerful force for good in the world, a source of leadership, protection, and service to others. The practice of semen retention is one of the most direct and powerful ways to connect with and embody this sacred masculine essence. By conserving and transmuting our sexual energy, we are able to tap into a deep reservoir of vitality, creativity, and spiritual power, and to channel this energy in ways that serve our highest purpose and the greater good of all. This process of embodiment is not always easy or comfortable. It requires a willingness to confront our shadows and limitations, to let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us, and to embrace the unknown and the uncertain. But it is also a path of great joy, fulfillment, and liberation, a way of discovering our true nature and our place in the grand scheme of things. One of the key aspects of embodying the sacred masculine is the cultivation of integrity and authenticity. This means being true to ourselves and our deepest values, speaking and acting from a place of honesty and transparency, and taking responsibility for our choices and actions in the world. It also means developing a strong sense of purpose and mission, a clear understanding of what we are here to do and the unique gifts and talents that we have to offer. By aligning our lives with this higher purpose and by consistently taking action in service of our vision and values, we can begin to manifest the sacred masculine in a powerful and transformative way. Another important aspect of embodying the sacred masculine is the cultivation of healthy and respectful relationships with others, particularly with women, and the feminine principle. This means learning to honor and appreciate the unique qualities and gifts of the feminine, and to create partnerships and collaborations that are based on mutual respect, trust, and support. It also means taking responsibility for our own emotional and psychological well-being, and learning to communicate our needs and desires clearly and compassionately. By developing our emotional intelligence and our capacity for empathy and understanding, we can begin to create more harmonious and fulfilling relationships with others and contribute to a more balanced and integrated world. One of the most important factors in the success of any transformative practice, including semen retention, is the cultivation of discipline and consistency. Without these qualities, it can be all too easy to fall back into old patterns and habits and to lose sight of the benefits and rewards of the practice. Discipline means having the willpower and determination to stick with the practice, even when it feels challenging or uncomfortable. It means setting clear goals and intentions and taking consistent action towards those goals, even in the face of obstacles or setbacks. This might involve creating a regular schedule for your practice and setting aside specific times each day for meditation, exercise, or other supportive activities. It might also involve developing a system of accountability, such as working with a mentor or joining a community of like-minded individuals who can provide support and encouragement along the way. Consistency, on the other hand, means maintaining a steady and regular practice over time, rather than engaging in short bursts of intense activity, followed by long periods of inactivity. It means making your practice a priority in your life and committing to it as a long-term way of growth and self-discovery. One of the keys to cultivating discipline and consistency is to start small and build gradually over time. Rather than trying to make drastic changes overnight, it can be more effective to begin with simple, manageable steps that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine, and then to gradually increase the intensity and duration of your practice as you build momentum and confidence. Another important factor is to approach your practice with a sense of curiosity, experimentation, and self-compassion, rather than striving for perfection or holding yourself to unrealistic standards. It can be more helpful to view your practice as an ongoing process of learning and discovery, and to be gentle and forgiving with yourself when you inevitably encounter challenges or setbacks. By cultivating discipline and consistency in your practice of semen retention, you can begin to experience the profound benefits of this transformative practice on a deeper and more integrated level. You can develop a greater sense of inner strength, resilience, and self-mastery, and you can tap into the full potential of your mind, body, and spirit. As you continue on the path of semen retention and the cultivation of your sacred masculine essence, you may begin to notice a profound shift not only in your own life but in the world around you as well. This is because the practice of semen retention is not just a personal path of growth and transformation, but a way of contributing to the evolution of consciousness on a collective level. When you choose to conserve and transmute your sexual energy, you are not only improving your health, vitality, and well-being, but you are also helping to raise the vibration of the planet as a whole. You are sending out ripples of positive energy and intention into the world, and these ripples have the power to inspire and uplift others in ways that you may never even know. This is because the energy of the sacred masculine, when it is cultivated and expressed healthily and consciously, has a profound impact on the collective consciousness of humanity. It is the energy of leadership, protection, and service, the energy that helps to create a more just, compassionate, and sustainable world for all. By embodying this energy in your own life, and by consistently practicing the techniques and principles of semen retention, you are helping to anchor this energy on the planet and create a new paradigm of masculinity that is based on love, respect, and the highest good of all. You may find that your relationships become more loving, authentic, and fulfilling as you learn to communicate your needs and desires with greater clarity and compassion. You may find that your work in the world takes on a new depth and purpose as you align your actions with your highest values and aspirations. And you may find that your sense of connection to the web of life becomes more profound and unshakable as you recognize the inherent unity and interdependence of all things.